breaking. They just tried to arrest Muslim mayor. Hell yeah. After years of the progressive left pushing their anti-American will onto the conservative people, we are finally pushing back, and it is about time. For the better part of a decade, we have seen how these liberal policies do more than good, and instead of continuing to allow it to happen, the tide is turning. For instance, right here in America, we banded together and elected Donald Trump, who is busy dismantling the destructive Barack Obama legacy brick by brick, and that spirit of conservatism has made its way overseas as other countries are beginning to fight for their homelands too. And that patriotic spirit took on a life of its own when a group of right-wing Londoners marched and interpreted Muslim Mayor Sadiq Khan during his speech trying to arrest him. Mayor Sadiq Khan is a real piece of work, but don't try and tell that to the bleeding heart liberals out there that love him oh so much. The left props Khan up as a beacon of hope to every country around the world that he is what progress looks like, and the rest should follow suit. However, these progressive liberals failed to see the damage this Muslim mayor has caused his city, and now the people of London are sick of it and fighting back. A couple of examples of Khan's atrocious policies is here. Why, last year, when London was plagued with a series of horrific terrorist attacks that claimed the lives of dozens of innocent bystanders, instead of Khan pledging a hardline stance against radical Muslims, he made excuses for the acts, saying that this was part and parcel of living in a big city. While many on the left bought this line of thinking from the Islamic mayor, others have not and are making their voices known. During a recent speech over the weekend concerning gender equality, Khan was interrupted by a small number of demonstrators from a recently formed right-wing group called the White Pendragons. When the group walked into the assembly, they announced that they were there to arrest Khan, saying, "Ladies and gentlemen, we are here today to make a non-violent, peaceful citizen arrest." Another man in the small group shouted, "No to the EU," and another displayed the American flag. The audience was slightly confused, and some began to slow clap while others harassed the members of the group. Several officers then tried to remove the patriotic Londoners, but they refused to leave, and one person began to quote the Magna Carta. Mr. Khan's speech at a Fabian Society New Year conference was suspended for several minutes due to the incident. Police eventually managed to lead the demonstrators, believed to be from the White Pendragons, out of the venue. The protester held up United States flags and called for Mr. Khan to be arrested, saying power had gone to his head. A spokeswoman for the Fabian Society confirmed to Express.co.uk the speech had been marred by what she described as far-right protester. The protester not only threatened to make a citizen arrest of the London mayor but also Sir Keir Starmer, the shadow Brexit secretary, and the panel chair Kate Green MP, as well as General Secretary Andrew Harrop. In video footage of the incident, one man could be heard saying, "Ladies and gentlemen, we are here today to make a non-violent, peaceful citizen arrest of those being named. They are Sadiq Khan, Keir Starmer, Kate Green MP and Andrew Harrop. We stand under common law jurisdiction. If you touch us you will be done for common assault. Do not touch us. We are not leaving, i.e. paid for a ticket." Audience members started to heckle and slow clap, during which security appeared. Amid chants of "scum," Ms. Green said, "I can assure you nobody is leaving, and when the police arrive you will be able to talk to them. Those who would like to speak to the police can do so when they arrive. Those who want to have a discussion about the future Labour government can stay in this hall." The protest was apparently against comments made by the Mayor of London about Mr. Trump's plans to cancel his trip to the UK. The group entered the conference moments before Mr. Khan was due to make his keynote speech. Their attempts to eject the protester for the disruption were initially met with aversion from the protesters, one of whom could be heard saying, "We stand under common law jurisdiction. If you touch us, you will be done for common assault. Please stand back. Do not touch us. We are not leaving. We paid for a ticket." He then accused the Fabian Society of subverting the Constitution. It is about time that the people of London begin to push back against the progressive left, but it will take more than just a few people to make it happen. Hopefully, more people will wake up and join in before their entire country is lost forever and no one can help them.